Hello, everyone. Hello, thank you. Right, yes. Welcome to another episode of Mass Effect Legendary Edition, a blind playthrough. Little bit of fucking around at the beginning there because everything's decided to go wrong with my laptop at the moment. The spacebar has just broken, the touch pad broken, so I've got to have a mouse that's USB onto my laptop. I've also got a speaker here. I've got a webcam. They're USB as well. I've also got a controller. That's USB as well. And I've only got 3. So I've been chopping and changing, and it's not been liking it very much for videos. But I've got it sussed out. That's as long as I haven't fucked it up and it's broken. But anyway, we're going to hopefully crack on with this with the new Shadow Broker. There we go. I was wondering about that. But yes, the new Shadow Broker, Liara, who has got a lot of stuff. So before actually we go round to all there to speak to her, let's go and have a look at investment opportunities. A pirate fleet is massing on the fringes of the Terminus systems in preparation for a raid on outlying Alliance colonies. Send a tip-off to Admiral Hackett about the upcoming invasion. I mean, we've got a butt ton of credits here, so 1,000 is nothing. And also, I guess it's probably good that we do actually, help out every now and then. So yes, I want to fund this mission. Okay, nothing happened. Mission in progress. A report will be ready tomorrow. Oh, okay, cool. Bureaucracy in action. The Certa Foundation can't start tests on a promising new antibiotic because of accidentally misfiled paperwork. Use your contacts to help them cut through the red tape so they can begin clinical trials. Yep, no problem. I guess we'll get that tomorrow as well. Smear campaign. A corrupt politician. Both the council members are looking at Udina. A corrupt politician is trying to levy heavy taxes on all Earth manufactured goods coming into his system in exchange for kickbacks from local businesses. Ruin the politician's reputation with a smear campaign so that his proposal can't pass. Well, that's expensive. Yeah, why not? Let's ruin someone's day for no reason. Just reward. Eclipse mercenaries have secretly set up a red sand production facility on the planet Cuervo. Tip off the planetary authorities about the facility in exchange for half of the credits seized during their raid. Why not? I don't think there's any negatives there. Yeah, we'll have to come back here again, I guess. There was something over here. Dossiers. Oh, hello. Oh, so it's what... Oh, Shadow Broker himself. Hackett T'Loak. Okay, so this is what the Shadow Broker had on us. Am I there? I am not there. They did not have much on me. Okay, Miranda Lawson. Cerberus officer. Efficient, ruthless, obsessed with human dominance. Possible recruitment candidate after Illusive Man's assassination and destruction of Cerberus. Shit, we could have worked with this guy. We want the same thing. Check. Oh my god. Okay, there's a lot here. Extranet message. Image results for Shepard Saren Spectre. Hopefully that wasn't on Rule 34. Extranet message. News summary for Eldfell Ashland Energy. Subscription activated. After Dark Fashions. Oh, she's a little fashionista. Subscription cancelled. Biotech Research Quarterly. Vidbook purchase. Men are from Omega. Women are from Ilium. Oh, I guess she kind of feels a little bit synthetic, a little bit like doesn't quite see the world as it should be seen by others. Trying to learn a little bit. Personal Correspondence 1. There's going to be a fair bit of reading here, so I do apologise. I will probably put a little disclaimer in the video, just letting you know that this probably isn't going to be the most action-packed episode. But this is the sort of tidbits that I absolutely love. It builds up the characters so much. From iPartner Connections. 2312, Miss Lawson, username Lawbringer SR2. Oh yeah. We have reviewed your application to join the iPartner group and are happy to accept you into the exclusive Diamond Circle, where the best meet the best. Is this like dating site? iPartner is proud to present you with our exclusive Diamond Circle benefits. Access your account as often as you wish. Unrestricted membership search across 23 systems. Review potential partners in full 360 vision. Guaranteed first choice placement of your personal dossier. Questions? Ask your personal iPartner representative. You have your very own wingman? That is a good dating site. Welcome, iPartner Connections. Executive matches for selective people. iPartner reserves the right to censor inappropriate submissions. That's fair. There is a dating site, and I can't remember what it is. It's got like a gold and black scheme, but it's basically like upper class. It's like there's no riffraff on here, and I can't remember what it's called, and it's really annoying me. Hopefully it'll come to me at some point. If not, I will just get my phone out midstream and just look it up. But yeah, basically it's just this one where like if you're common, don't bother coming onto this site. Yeah, kind of what she's paid for here. Personal correspondence 2. Interrelay text chat. Location Ilium. To Lawbringer SR2 from Perfect Man 01. PM. 2109 PM. Hey there, new to all this iPartner stuff? Yes. Well, maybe tell me about yourself. What sort of work do you do? I can't talk about that. Like some sort of secret government spy stuff? Sounds dangerous. Yes. Okay, how about a little about you? What do you do for fun? Look, I really don't care about getting to know you. Upload your required medical exam results. Sure, uploading. You had a mild case of Shintonial abraxas 4 years ago? Yes, but the doctors have disconnected. Damn, Miranda is picky. Okay, I mean, I guess if you're trying to romance her, this is kind of like a what not to do. Interrelay text chat. Omega. Lawbringer SR2 to True Gent Forever. Oh, my love is like a red rose that is new sprung. Disconnect. Yeah, that's fair. I think that's very fair. True Gent Forever. Oh, my love is like a red rose. I wonder if that was the Krogan. Was it Char? I think it's Char. Oh, could have been Char and Miranda. I'd have done that. I'd have shipped that. Lawbringer SR2 meets High Roller LLCJ. Hey, baby, how's about a pic? Let's get the disconnect. I mean, I think this is what dating is like for women on these sites. The friends I've spoken to about it, it's just like, hey, how are you? Cool, yeah, dick pic. What? No, I didn't. Not that. So yeah, I mean, fair enough, but it almost seems like Miranda kind of wants that just to ascertain whether or not you're actually good enough. Not really wanting to get to know people. Lawbringer SR2 from No Games 411. Uploading. Medical. Looks clean. Yes. Apartment block D 221 2130. Anything I should disconnect? Damn. No games. I mean, well, yeah, you know, you gotta get what you gotta get. But that is like no emotion, like even from the guy before even she responded. Imagine just messaging someone a medical CV, if you will, a medical sheet. Just medical. Maybe it was an Elcor. With horniness rising, medical. Yes. Anything I should disconnect. That's it. She met up with an Elcor. I think that's pretty much canon. Username Oriana. Username Mlaws. Hey, is that you? Yes, don't worry. I've made sure everything is secure. Secure, right. Yeah, good call. How are you settling in? Good. The house is huge. Seems so big for me. How are your studies going? Great, I still don't like genetic theory, but I want to understand everything, you know? Physics and maths all seem to breeze by. Your mark in late 20th century Earth history is below the standard deviation. Did you want me to hire a tutor for you? History? No, it's okay. Just not that interested, I guess. Ori. What? Fine. Yes, okay. There's a boy in there. Dana. Dana Gossamer? Yes. How did you know that? It doesn't matter. His family owns a series of restaurants on the Citadel. Good academic record. Interested in sports. Broke his leg when he was 14. Sure. Yeah, he's always asking questions in class. I don't think he even knows I'm alive. I see. How do you, get him to notice? Getting him to notice? Yes, I can help with that. Please? Yes. Boys, you must be sure to always be true to yourself. I know that sounds like silly advice, but if he isn't interested in the real you, he won't be interested. You have to trust that when things are right, he will notice you, and he will appreciate what you are both inside and out. You can't make yourself into something you're not. That's sweet. Because you will never learn if that special someone falls for you or falls for a lie. Ori, I didn't... You are pasting advice from Dear Dinah. The Dear Dinah column dated 2 weeks ago. We have the extranet here as well, sis. God. I didn't mean to make you angry. I know, sis. I know. I'm sorry. I just hate all of this. Being here and you're off doing whatever to save the world or whatever. I just hate it. There isn't a point to saving the world if I can't even talk to my sister. I'm sorry, I am. Now, why don't you tell me about this boy? Yeah, okay, he's different. I hate him already. Randa? I'm your big sister. I'm going to hate all of them. Accept it. Now, his eye colour says blue here. Is that ocean blue or a more gunmetal blue? That's nice. They're actually having proper little conversations and stuff. I was worried that it would just be sort of the old one and done. But no, it's good. It's nice to actually see Miranda getting a bit more human. And one of these days, this fucking hair will actually get where I want it to go. Medical correspondence. Test results. Patient 1266AD. Miss Lawson, as per your request for privacy, this message will be removed from our database upon confirmation of send integrity. While we cannot firmly attribute the cause of the benign neoplasm to the irregularity in your genetic makeup, we can confirm that the progressive damage renders you unable to conceive a child. About 12% of human women ages 18 to 54 have difficulty getting pregnant or staying pregnant, according to data obtained from the Institute of Species Research. There are many support groups if you wish to discuss your condition and several options available should you wish to consider the adoption of a child. If you require further consultation, please contact our communications officer. Sincerely, Dr. Banner Grenway, Department Medical Director, Ilium Medical Center. Oh, Randa. I mean, I know they said there that they can't attribute it exactly to the genetic makeup. How's she not going to blame her father for that? A person that genetically engineered her, basically. But she was a real person. She wasn't created as such. She was modified. So... Oh, damn it, girl. Well, maybe that explains the chats to the guys and trying to meet up. But Dr. Mordin Solus next. Please, please have songs on here. Professor, previously attached to Solarian Special Tasks Group, impressive credentials, modifications to genophage re-established 99.9% death rate among Krogan births. Current work with Shepard, obvious atonement attempt. Oh, this guy had good stuff on us. I wonder what would have happened if I didn't get that conversation and saw this before I spoke to him. Oh, not as many in this one. So, Project Firebreak. Werelock Cran Trading Center. Tuchanka. Pretty much where we were before, I think, in that hospital. 2119. Turian Patrol Ship Indomitable contacted by assisting distraction team. 2125. Indomitable breaks positioning Krogan DMZ to render assistance. 2126. STG vessel Vashok 16 enters through gap in sensor coverage. 2140. Touchdown and landing. Commander Kirahi! Kirahi! Hold the line! He's alive. Exit. Well, or is this a prequel? When was this? I don't know. Might be. Commander Kirahi performs final review of drop parameters. 2141. Mission Specialist Solus suggests change to plan. When informed that plan will not be changing unless parameters shift, Specialist Solus suggests Commander Kirahi has foreign obstruction in cloaca. I don't know what a cloaca is, actually. Is that a medical term? Because foreign obstruction in the cloaca sounds like a very scientific way of saying you've got a stick up your ass. Yes, I am just quickly Googling this. A common cavity at the end of the digestive tract. Okay, good to know. The guy has a stick up his ass. Okay, cool. So he's a cloaca hole. 2143. Operative Rentola detects incoming Werelock scouts. 2147. Scouts neutralized. Rentola treated for minor injuries. After assisting, Specialist Solus asks if failure to land undetected constitutes parameter shift. Commander Kirahi suggests operation may proceed as planned. Specialist Solus suggests cloacal obstruction is in fact Kirahi's cranium. Oh, so they actually work together, Kirahi and Solus. That's awesome. 2150. Team leaves for Shock 16 and proceeds towards primary drop point, Werelock Agri Center. 2238. Werelock Agri Center reached. Team splits, with distraction team led by Operative Rentola drawing Werelock scouts from area. Oh, I wonder if this is where Kirahi kind of got the idea for splitting up in the blown up place now. I can't remember. Shit. So long ago. Yeah, when we split up and attacked Saren's base. So, 11 p.m. 2300. Primary team disables solar array. 2302. Werelock workers leave Agri Center to repair solar array. 2307. Primary team enters Agri Center. Mission Specialist Solus performs water and soil tests to ensure proper payload dispersal. Assisted by Specialist Malon. Ah, is this them? Oh, is this them doing the actually doing the editing modification of the genophage? Kira, he was on that team. Shit. Thought he was a soldier more than a scientist. Distraction team breaks radio silence at 2312. Informs primary team that Werelock group returning. Specialist Solus, after I've just knocked out my headphones, because I'm an idiot. One of these days I'll be a smooth running machine, I promise. Specialist Solus asks whether this constitutes parameter shift. Commander Kirahi suggests that Specialist Solus is in fact a walking cloaca. Restates importance of holding the line. Good man. Kirahi. So he is just a walking asshole. 2313. Werelock team arrives at Agri Center and initiates close combat. Close quarters combat. Operatives Jiren and Chirel killed. Specialist Malon and operatives Hishao and Shenok seriously injured. Werelock team killed in entirety. Last member prevented from broadcasting alarm due to Specialist Solus stabbing Werelock guard through eye with pitchfork. Sustaining injuries to face and right cranial horn in process. That's where he got his little broken horn thing. By killing a Krogan with a pitchfork. Holy shit, this guy is so badass. I'm going to have to start taking him with me more. I mean, I always thought he was weedy little scientist that could, like, throw fire and electricity and stuff. But if he has melee combat like that, I've got to bring him with me. 2316, distraction team arrives to provide relief. Commander Kirahi notes parameter shift. Suggests Rentola take injured team members back to ship, while he and remainder of team attempt to hit secondary drop point. Despite injuries to face and head, Specialist Solus refuses to return to ship, noting need for soil and water analysis at secondary site. Kirahi suggests Solus is one tough cloaca. You are one tough asshole. 2312. Specialist Malon greatly distressed by discovery that Agrocenter was staffed by female Krogan, including guards killed in attack. Specialist Solus calms colleague and provides sedative. Specialist Malon returns to ship with other injured team members. That's where the rift started then. We killed a bunch of female Krogan, is what he and Malon would have thought, or would have known, and rather than explaining it and talking about it, it's just a case of sedate him, move him on, do the job. Active team finishes disposal of bodies and heads for secondary drop point, Werelock Hospital. So that's actually where we were, the Werelock Hospital. 0015, well, no, 1500? What was it? 0015? Whatever the hours is. midnight. Active team infiltrates hospital undetected. Specialist Solus determines chemical makeup of soil and water fall within necessary parameters. Payload dispersed into food and water. 1:15. Active team returns to ship. Specialist Solus declines treatment. Insists on providing additional care for Hishao, Shinnok, and Malon. Specialist Malon makes formal protest, suggesting actions against female Krogan violate mission parameters of maintaining population levels without negatively impacting culture. Specialist Solus requests protest be stricken from record due to Malon's injured condition. Commander Kirahi concurs. Malon given additional sedatives, unconscious for remainder of operation. Protest stricken from submitted copy of report. 0140, STG vessel Veshok 16 lifts off, departing through existing sensor gap. Mission complete. Oh, I don't know about that. You are not innocent here, my friend. Malon had a point. Damn. Yeah, Malon... So basically, Malon has made his opinion known right from the beginning. Potentially Mordin that's been ignoring him the whole time, not wanting to believe it, maybe. But bibliography, published works, first writer only. Treatment modalities utilizing redundant nervous systems. Dispersal vectors in compromised ecosystems. Genetic consequence, resequencing methods to prevent tissue cloning. Cross-species contamination and xenoplague potential. Testing modalities for Varan and Pyjax. Disease and population stability. Indoctrination progression and mental degradation, classified STG. Biological vectors and social effect, classified SCG. Second stage viral manipulation and modification, classified STG. Threat potential analysis, Turian. Threat potential analysis human, Asari, and Batarian, all classified STG. Production credits: The Pirates of Penzance, Interspecies Community Theatre as Major General Stanley. Lolamphe, Interspecies Community Theatre as Lord Chancellor Hamlet, Interspecies Edition, Francis Kitt Community Theatres as Polonius. Science Fun Today as himself, guest. Science Roundtable, Rights of the Patient as himself, guest. The Facts of Faith as himself, guest. He's a little TV star. He does like kids' TV. That's cool. Although not that cool that, you know, he was basically analysing how dangerous we were. Also, all of that stuff he wrote is basically modifying the genophage. Yeah. So this guy knew. The Shadow Broker had all of this stuff. Surprised he didn't sell it to the Krogans. Thank you. Well, surveillance transcript. Surveillance transcript. Medical clinic Omega. Patient. I can't. Dr. Mordin Solus. Call. Dr. Abrams. Damn it. Time of death. 2217. Need to remove body. Sanitize area. Not that sanitation matters. Same plague. Still, no need to risk further infection. How can you... Shouldn't we do something for him? Why? Batarian belief in afterlife involves soul leaving body through eyes. Treatment of corpse unimportant by cultural standards, unless eyes removed by enemies. Very insulting. But we just lost another patient. Yes, more patients than time. Impossible to save everyone. Go crazy if we try. So save who you can. Move on. Save more if we hurry. We shouldn't be in here waiting for people to come to us. We should be out there getting medicine to them. I can go. No, pointless. Already more than enough patients here. Can't risk combat with Vulture or gangs. Better to save those who make effort to come to us. There are blue suns outside. They're asking for all the humans to come out. Of course. Expected as much. Losing to Vulture. Need to establish dominance. We'll speak to them. Daniel, remove corpse. Go get next patient. Still more to save. Sound of footsteps. Solus leaves. He's not going to turn us over to them, is he? I don't think so. Listen, when he gets back, tell him I took some of the cure. I'm going to go out and help. But just tell him. Sound of footsteps. Abrams leaves. You can't... Oh my god! What's going on? Sound of footsteps. Solus returns. Get up. Danger has passed. Blue Suns don't expect resistance. Foolish of them. Won't make that mistake again. No chance to, I suppose. Please up. Need you to bring in next patient. Wait. Medical supplies missing. Corpse not found. Where's Daniel? He said... Went into slums. Trying to help those who's sick. Too sick to come in. Yes. His decision. Hope he lives. Can't help him now. Too busy. Bring next patient. But yeah, I mean, that's basically just like almost like a psychopath of just like, yeah, processing. Not even going to give anger there. It's just, Yes, I apologise for all the moving around, but I have been working all day, and my new job is now sitting, and my back is killing me. But whoever did streaming in a wingback chair, eh? I've really got to get a computer chair. So, Jacob Taylor. Ex-Alliance soldier, biotic training, despite solid service history, clearly placed on Shepard's team primarily for stabilizing elements of personality. Is that basically just saying he's the boring one to stabilize the more eccentric ones? Most recent workout stats. Crunches, 300. Side crunches, 250 per side. Squat thrusts, 300. Leg lifts, 250. Leg lifts weighted, 125. Half sit-ups, 600. I think I've done that in my entire lifetime, maybe? Bloody hell. Jacob, man, he ripped. Most popular workout entertainment. Blasto, the jellyfish stings. Making of Blasto, the jellyfish stings. Old Yeller, Centennial Remastered Edition. You work out to Old Yeller? Asari Confessions 26. True Blue. Oh, I mean, I hope we get more Easter eggs on that sort of thing. You watch Old Yeller while you're working out, man? Military correspondence. February 19th, 2184. Mr. Jacob Taylor. Tower 2, Bachlet Ward, Citadel. Dear Mr. Taylor, it was with great regret that I learned of your resignation from the Alliance military. In your many years of service, you have proven yourself to be an exemplary Marine. You have been an invaluable asset to the Alliance military, and we will miss your expertise and loyalty. It is for this reason that I am prepared to offer you a promotion to the rank of First Lieutenant, along with the corresponding rise in pay grade. I would welcome you as an addition to my company. I hope you will give my offer due consideration, and I personally look forward to your response. Sincerely, Colonel Hashim Banks, 1st Earth Division Special Forces. He must have turned it down. To Jacob Taylor from Ronald Taylor. Son, if you're reading this, then I'm gone. With the inherent dangers of these missions, it seems foolish not to have some letter like this ready, so I'm sending this before we get too far from our last relay. I remember the look on your face when I left. You wanted to ask me not to go, but you didn't. You've grown to be a wise young man with a strong sense of duty. I wish I could take credit for that, but it has more to do with who you are than anything I taught you. The truth is, I haven't been around enough. And if you're reading this, then I'm never going to have the chance to fix that. My job is an important one, but a man can't hide behind the pressures of work. This was to be my last trip. Easy for me to say now, I know, but the money from this expedition could have let me settle down with you and your mother to carve out some time of peaceful, quiet life, far away from the pressures of space. Before I left, you were talking about joining the Alliance. I hope you find the same kind of peace and camaraderie with your team that I found on the Gernsback. I love you, son, and I'm proud of the man you've become. I wish I could have told you that one last time. Love, Dad. Did that reach him? Because Shadow Broker's got it, but did it reach Taylor? I mean, I love how it says, I hope you find I hope you find the same kind of peace and camaraderie that I have. Didn't last long. Jack. Ooh. I mean, it's always good to do a background check on your girlfriend, right? You know. Abnormal biotic powers. Archived combat footage compares favourably with Praja facilities' expected results. Easily manipulated through emotional impairment created by severe abuse and confinement during childhood. Oh, this is going to be a cheerful one. Subject Zero's extranet log. Note, Subject Zero avoids the Normandy's extranet connection and works off a private Omnitool line. So this isn't... we don't have access to this then. Search of Citadel Newsnet archives. Search term Cerberus. Cerberus and Praja. Praja, Telton. Cerberus and Telton. Cerberus Doctors, Illusive Man, Miranda Lawson. Citadel Newsnet archives. Galactic History, The Last Decade. That makes sense. Signed up on Citadel Newsnet forums. Username JCK_60734. 60734. Password JA$DF2. Maybe I'm looking much into that. 60734. That's not the Les Mis prisoner one, is it? Don't think it is. Video of Geth attack on Eden Prime. That'll be a good one. Video of Geth attack on Citadel. Video of Commander Shepard's Spectre inauguration. Closed after 12 seconds. Yeah, it's about right. Yeah, that's boring. Politicians. Video of the crash of the first Normandy. Interior footage. Video of Alliance vessel escape pod procedures. Twice. So she's learning how to leave. Mass relay locations map. Saved local copy. Major shuttle ports on Citadel worlds. Saved local copy. Major shuttle ports in Terminus systems. Saved local copy. Travel warnings. List of Citadel no-flight zones. Saved local copy. Banned from Citadel Newsnet forums. Excessive and repeated swearing, derogatory comments, inflammatory comments, and circumventing work-safe filters. Signed up for Galactic Champion Poker to 2100. Username JKZ019510. Password blah, 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 blah. Played Galactic Champion Poker 2100. 15 minutes. Banned from Galactic Champion Poker 2100. Altercation with other players. Chat room moderators. See audio transcript. Used commercial VI program to wipe extranet history. Okay, so it's not just in person. She's. I mean, I don't want to say keyboard warrior because she does it in real life too. Private message. Dear Jacqueline Naught. 0. I wonder if the Naught is something she's put on or whether she knows her surname. But it is Jacqueline. Interesting. I think that's the first time we've actually had a reference to her, unless it's her being said or whilst talking to her. Dear Jacqueline Naught, thank you for your submission to Galactic Poetry Monthly. We regret that we are unable to use your submission at this time. Galactic Poetry Monthly generally focuses on metered verse, and you may wish to check our guidelines before submitting again. Sincerely, Megan McCarran, Submissions Editor. Test of your submission, my soul, burns with a fire of darkness quenched only in pain, of loneliness. I hold my breath waiting until spots appear black as in the past, and fill my lungs with lies of hope. I mark myself, black and jagged, to cover the scars that make me a monster. A warning, this is not a place of honor. No esteemed dead are buried here. Dark and beautiful. Just like her. Surveillance transcript. Helios Medical Facility, Eden Prime, 2165. Tapped for possible Cerberus involvement. Dr. Castor, I'm so sorry. These things, there's so much about prenatal element 0 exposure that we don't understand. Unidentified woman. But no, she was fine. She was fine and happy. You just told me she needed a checkup. It happened quickly. We were unable to bring her back. You just said she needed a checkup. How did this happen? I'm very sorry. I want to see her. No, ma'am. Believe me, after what the seizures did to the poor child's body, you don't. I don't... How did this happen? We don't know. I'll be honest, this isn't the first infant we've lost this way. Why? God, why? We're working on treatments. The government doesn't put much effort into it, though. Don't want to interfere with their biotic recruitments. Sons of bitches. Those sons of bitches. Listen, this may not be the right time, but if you'd be willing to let us study your baby's body, we can do some tests. You want to keep her? I don't want another family to go through what you went through. Okay, yeah, whatever helps. Thank you so much. The nurse will have you sign a few forms. I'm so sorry, ma'am. Unidentified woman leaves at this point. Open a secure channel. Authorization 3362. Yes, it's me. I've got a candidate. Yes, highest potential I've seen in years. Nope, the family has been dealt with. Send a team from Praja ASAP. Oh, wow. Whoa, that's how they got them then. So they literally just go around and tell parents their kids have died. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. So, Jack, I am learning a little bit more about you, girl. Zaeed Masani. Blue Sun's founder, lost leadership of Suns through lack of interpersonal skills and political judgment, high mission success rate even after near-death experience, has completed several missions offered by agents. Involvement of the Shadow Broker in these missions withheld. Partial transcript of conversation recorded on the Normandy's lower decks. Zaeed Masani. So this hotshot Turian moves in by the door, ignores my hand signal. I can talk, I promise. Ignores my hand signal and gets hit straight through the visor. Oh my. It's like he was expecting slavers to hand out business cards instead of bullets. Was he all right? The Turian? Nah, sniper took his head clean off. Oh dear. Right, it all went to shit after that. We jammed their radio equipment, but the slavers got off a shuttle that came back with a bomb. But they were keeping people in that camp. Sure, they lose some credits, but there's always another civilian transport in the terminus systems. So I'm beginning to realize, what did you do? Got the hell out. We killed their captain and the guards like we were hired. I figured the merc flying the shuttle wouldn't be dumb enough to blow up his own base once we left. What happened? The Blood Pack always did like them incredibly goddamn stupid. Not a good Zaeed, but it does it to separate him and Kelly. Yeah, he's a bit of a survivor. Gonna come in useful in the last mission, I promise. A personal note written by Masani to himself after being approached by Cerberus. He writes in a coding system that's popular among Terminus Systems mercs. See entry 15 AF for the non-deciphered text. This could be it. If this Illusive Man's money goes through, it's time to get serious about buying a property. Got to narrow it down to a place I can stand for more than a year. Elysium, only if the Alliance gets serious about taking out the Batarians in the Verge, so not in my lifetime. Ilium's an easy place for a man to disappear whether he wants to or not. Think I'll pass. Earth's still too bloody crowded. Beckenstein? Decent weather, good food, mostly human. Good choice if I can stay under the radar. Eden Prime, best garden world in the galaxy, but nothing's rebuilt but the farms. Hell, maybe I should just buy a ship full of explosives and commit suicide by Omega. Easiest retirement plan I've come up with so far. Dude! Chill with the darkness! Geth's presence confirms suspected Geth heretic orthodox split and vulnerability of Geth's platforms to reprogramming. Forward the results of Cerberus Operation Overlord directly to Shadow Broker once contact with our agent has been re-established. Results of Cerberus Operation Overlord. Don't know what that is. But interesting that he says that it confirms the suspected Geth heretic split. So they knew about this shit. Why are we the last to know? Right. Note, we are still unable to directly tap Geth communications. Cerberus decryption programs look promising, but Wilson's death will make integrating new agents into the Minuteman difficult. Wilson was the guy right at the beginning, wasn't he? Oh, hang on. That means Wilson was working with the Shadow Broker. Which is why he betrayed us at the beginning. Because he was going to kill Miranda. He was trying to kill Miranda and would have killed Jacob. And then taken me back to the Shadow Broker, I'm guessing. Who was then going to sell me to the collectors. Ooh! I owe Miranda. Transcript recorded on Normandy's AI core. Edie. Yes, Legion. We have sent 1.13 million unsuccessful communication requests to your network. Are you experiencing hardware malfunctions? I apologize. My programming does not allow me to exchange data with other networks without Cerberus approval. Cerberus approval... Cerberus refusal, 99.998% likely. In the meantime, I would be happy to speak with you over the ship's speakers. Audio exchange is inefficient. I agree. However, I confess that even were I permitted to exchange data directly with your networks, I would likely decline. Pause between the AI's statement and the Geth's response is 1.4 seconds longer than normal. We are curious as to why you would limit yourself in such a manner. If Normandy crew entered this room when we were communicating electronically, they would be unable to sense our interaction. To use human terms, I feel it would be rude. You restrict yourself to serve organics. Not precisely. We do not understand. I restrict myself to help them. That's sweet. I'm also not going to commit to the full Legion voice, because I'm having trouble reading this stuff as is. Gamer profile for Infiltrator N7. Are you... Stop mooching off my N7, dude. He's just a fanboy. Earn your own N7 creditation. Galaxy of Fantasy. Most used character, John Smith. Level 612 Ardat Yakshi Necromancer. Why are we not funding this game? How have BioWare not brought out an MMO where you're in the Mass Effect universe and you can choose to start as an Ardat Yakshi and just sleep with people and kill them? And it's a necromancer, so you actually get to have sex, and then you have a friend afterwards because you bring him back to life. It's a good character, Legion. Group affiliation, NA. Most recent boss defeated, Kira Rachni Blood Wizard. Shit. Awards. Best supporter healer. He's a healer. Scourge of the Thresher Dragon event. Best unit efficiency. Return of the Cyber Protheans. Winner. Event. Crystal Genophage Elimination Platinum Infractions. Oh, no, sorry. Crystal Genophage Elimination Platinum. Infractions. Suspected use of VI play assistance, direct control of 27 pets without use of behavior macros, challenged and overturned. Suspected use of VI play assistance, reaction time better than possible for organics, challenged and overturned. Suspected use of hacking for direct server access, tactics better than possible without knowledge of underlying code behavior, challenged and overturned. Unsportsmanlike behavior, taunting during Crystal Genophage Elimination Platinum, accepted 3-day account suspension. You taunting? Oh, did you teabag someone with your little Gethy balls? N7 Code of Honor, Medal of Duty. Player score, 15, what was that, billion? 999999999. Most preferred class, Sniper. Least preferred class, Melee. Sniper rifle kills, 200,917 since last server reset. Shotgun kills, 3. Hey, it's me. Grim Terminus Alliance. Award, Abolitionist. Complete full playthrough without any slave kills. Free all slave encountered. Award, Cure for what ails you. Kill 100 Quarians. You just played this game, freed all slaves, and slaughtered all Quarians. You wonder why the Quarians don't like you or trust you. Geth Attack, Eden Prime Fundraising Edition, Donation Level, Ultra Platinum, Player Score 0, Purchased but not played. Ah, sorry for my race. Here you go, I buy a game. Fleet and Flotilla, Interactive Cross-Species Relationship Simulator. So, Mass Effect. Based on the best-selling vid. Playtime, 75 hours, 6 minutes. Player score, 15. Hopeless. Oh, So he can shoot things at computer-based speed. He doesn't quite know how to schmooze with people. That's a shame. All right, Garrus. I am so tired. It's Halloween night. There's probably kids knocking down my door for sweets. But we will persevere because I've had a nightmare week. All I've wanted to do was play this. Garrus Vicarian, former CSEC officer, exceptional tactical and team building skills, leadership potential overshadowed by Shepard, unlikely to fully develop under Shepard's command. Ooh, that's an interesting shout. I wouldn't necessarily disagree. Noted criminal deaths on Omega. Rear Hesh Shirta. Headshot. Selkit Shiriron. Headshot. Kron Haga. Gunshot wounds, all extremities and primary organs. Rifle butt fracture to face. 3rd degree burns to most of body. Explosive crate. Garrus, overkill. Har Urek. Suffocation, environmental suit malfunction. Oh, did you shoot out the pipes of Aquarian's suit? Garrus. Chill. Gus Williams. Headshot. Thrallog Merklit. Chemical overdose. Direct contact with all 4 eyes. I'm guessing that's a Batarian. So he just threw cocaine in his face. Zel Enik Na Helash. Viral specialist. Serial killer. Cough. Did you kill a serial killer by coughing on it? That's just harsh. And so cool. I'll never talk. COVID attack. Garrus, cold-blooded killer, man. Visor specs. Targeting visor. Custom. If I can get that, I would probably wear something like that. I kind of like that for an engineer. Like it would show schematics and stuff. Unique model based on the Kuwashi frame. Magnification of up to 100 times. No wonder he's a sniper. Integrated target tracing, optional wind gravity compensation solutions, sonar, radar, thermal, and EM targeting capabilities. Monitor biofeedback on target within 10 meters to detect heart rate fluctuations or changes to breath pattern. Standard council races ever. So in like a shootout, he can tell beforehand whether the guy's going, I'm going to shoot. That's cool. Can detect and measure biotic fields up to 100 meters away and provide optimized firing solution to collapse kinetic barriers or synthetic shielding support. Optional kill timer can track a number of enemies taken down by self or suit synced team members in given time period. So you can tally up the kills with me and you. We can go on a bro killing. Let's do this. We'll see who gets most. Armor Hotlink provides backtracking of incoming fire and corrects for micro refraction of outgoing shots through kinetic barrier. Audio Link plays music per request. Top 5 choices during firefight. I mean, who doesn't want to just enter a firefight, flick the switch, and then Freebird comes on, like in the Kingsman? Oh, I mean, I want that. I used to do that when the Xbox 360 came out. You used to be able to play music in the background of a game, and I'm sure you can still do it, but it was new and cool then. Audio Link plays music. Top 5 choices during a firefight. Die for the Cause. Turian Imperial Anthem. So every time he goes into battle, he's there going, I'm gonna die, and it's okay. Fire in the courtyard. There's fire in the courtyard. You better not get too shot. Oh no. Bang Bang Boom. Club kicks. Dance mix. Oh, I mean, just flicking it on. Dance music. Hurt Me Deeper. Best of Expel 10. Dance mix. Blue Azure. Vania. Isn't that the romance one? 10 names carved into frame. Irash, Montague, Mirin, Grendon Cruel, Melanis, Ripper, Sensat, Vortash, Butler, Weaver. Additional name carved and subsequently burned out. Sidonis. Team he lost on Omega. Damn, Garrus has got so much story and depth now. I remember thinking in the first game, it was like, I want to like him. I can understand why people like him so much. He's an alien, he's new, he's different. But he wasn't pimped out enough. He wasn't deep. It was just a case of he's, a bird dinosaur. Wow, we've got loads more to go. Where are we? Justicar Samara. Asari Justicar. Rigidity of Justicar code makes her movements and mission outcomes predictable. Mother to 3 Ardat Yakshi, one of which remains wanted for murder in Citadel space. Not anymore! She's dead. Transmission log 1755. I have called you together to ask something of you. It is not a small thing, but it is for the best. Reela, Philaire, are you receiving this? Quite well, Mother. We're in a common room. Her communicator's too near the door. Try now, Mother. This news will be best delivered in person, but I'm not allowed to travel before tomorrow. I have something I must do. It is hazardous, and thus I must do it alone. What do you mean, hazardous? Tomorrow I take the oath of solitude. It is to prepare me for the other oaths, but it means... You what? It is an oath required of all the... I know what it means, Mother. I'm 42 years old. I have heard of Justicars. Then, do you understand why I must do it? No. The life of a Justicar is dangerous. I will make enemies, and they would seek to use you. That I understand. What is not clear is why you do this in the first place. Is it not enough that we live 100 light years away from you in a dark fortress, that we have no communicator of our own, but must use this communal one? Do you know what it means for us to hear your voice? I am sorry, Philaire. And now you take that away. That is wounding, but it is the truth. I wish there was some other path. And you called us instead of coming to see us. If I came to see you, I would never leave. You know what that would mean. Is she that terrible, Mother? Is she so much of a menace that you would deny us ever seeing you, ever hearing your voice again? My dear, I cannot lose her on the world and pretend I owe her victims nothing. Her crimes are my crimes. In time you may see as I do. Time is a weak salve for a fresh wound. Please, do not let anger ruin this. We will have our lives to contemplate the pain and loss. Can we not see from one another's eyes just for a moment? Silence. Philaire? I don't want to lose you, Mother, not over someone as small as Mirala, or whatever she calls herself now. And Reela, you have been silent. Are you in accord? I can only say that I will yearn for you too. Surely you have more to say than that. Is this the only way you will have any righteousness, Mother? It will let me live. It will let me live a just life. Then the goddess forbid I take it from you. Reela terminates the call. She loves you, Mother. She did not say it, but she does. And you? Can you understand why I must do this? Catch her. Just catch her. Oh, yeah. I guess realistically, you're basically saying, hey, oh, this is before she's actually a Justicar. This is her taking the oaths. So this is a long, long time ago. Didn't she say she'd been a Justicar for longer than I've been alive? So, never seen them face to face since then. Basically giving up 2 kids to right the wrongs of another kid. Inventory. Possessions bequeathed by Justicar Samara. Large goods. 4-bedroom home on Thessia. Fuck. Furniture and household appliances. Elcross Sapphire Family Skycar. Clothing and jewellery. Casual clothing, approximately 20 outfits. Intimate negligees, 3. Dancing dresses, 4. Bond ceremony gown. Bond ceremony bracelet. Hollow locket. Images of bondmate. Children. Reprogrammable. Baby and children clothing, various. Miscellaneous. Lifetime Ceres Fitness membership pass. First place trophy Amateur Skyball League. Nice. Vid and novel library, various. Photo albums, various. Sculpture of Samara and Bondmate. Damn. Personalised happy birthday mum travel mug with photo of Samara and children. Handle cracked and repaired, some glue marks visible. Memorial sphere. Bondmates. Birthing creche. Sentimental family woman. I love the idea that she was just a soccer mum. You know, she had the big family car and just had a whole bunch of like baby stuff and stuff for the bond mate. And now it's just like, well, my child's a serial killer. It's time that I become a samurai and murder everyone in my path. Again, made me like her a little bit more as a character. Mechanic and engineer. Typical Quarian investment in species future instead of personal advancement. Father's work useful in widening tensions between Geth and Quarian races. So the Shadow Broker was looking to make that war happen. Process log. Suit process log. Upgraded interface GUI for Relic technology. Fee authorization. Project Haestrom. Upgraded suit diagnostics for radiation detection. Fee authorization. Project Haestrom. Upgraded Omnitool for enhanced data integrity. Project Haestrom paying. Upgraded translator software for all human languages. Wow. Installed suit application Nutriscan. Installed suit application Engine Master 3.6 human vessels. Installed suit application Nerve-stim Pro. Downloaded entertainment vid Exiles Portraits of the Lost Quarians. Installed prototype defense suite Shield Jack 0.8. Authorization Admiral Hangerel Vasnima. Upgraded medical scanning and quarantine suit. Ran process infection treatment isolated. Downloaded education vid dealing with loss. Aha, damn. Uninstalled suit application Nerve-stim Pro. Reinstalled suit application Nerve-stim Pro. Downloaded education vid Understanding Body Language Human Edition. Downloaded entertainment vid Fleet and Flotilla. Uninstalled suit application. I might just be a child here, but is Nerve-stim Pro something for the Quarian on Ilium's bar? Didn't she say like that guy was a dick? And the Turian was like, hey, you should get with me. And she was like, oh, that's okay. My suit tingles all my parts for me. And she's downloading it. And then taking it off again. And then putting it back on. And then taking it back off. And then putting it back on. And then taking it back off. And she put it back on. I mean, first of all, she put it on. Then did a bunch of other stuff. And then got a video saying dealing with loss because of her dad. And perhaps wisely uninstalled the masturbation program. And then put the masturbation program back on, downloaded a vid of understanding human body language, and then watched Fleet and Flotilla, which I'm fairly certain is the Quarian romance film. And then that finished, and so she took it back off again. Hey, Tali, it's perfectly normal. Everyone does it. You're a grown woman. You enjoy yourself, love. Just don't do it around... I was going to say, don't do it around any of the crew. But it's okay now, because the crew's fucking gone. Regret the decisions I've made. Anyway, so she uninstalls the program, downloaded educational vid, human courtship and mating. Installed suit application Immunoboost Professional Edition. Reinstalled suit application Nerve-stim Pro Deluxe Edition. Oh, she was going to get with me. She was going to make the move. So basically, at the end of her sort of story, when it came to she really likes me, she downloaded an educational vid on how dating and mating works with humans. She then put in an immunobooster on herself to protect her body and to get the antibiotics flowing through her so her and I could. And then she went, fuck it. And then deloaded the pro rampant version of whatever this program is in a Quarian suit. And then I turned her down. I mean, there's lots of people on the ship, Tali. You're adorable. I'm sure you can get with one of them. And with that deluxe edition, they don't even have to be any good. Probably just brush your skin and it will tingle all over. Anyway, yes, that's a new light of Tali. I'm going to stop calling her a kid now, I think. Might have to put adult filter on the internet for when she's using it, but... Message chain. Email chain to the Shadow Broker. From Tali. I know you don't know me. I'm the daughter of Admiral Rael Zora, and I've run into trouble on my pilgrimage. I was investigating a disabled Geth and found a recording that seems to indicate that a spectre named Saren, this is what we picked her up with, is working with the Geth. He's betrayed the council and is working for some group called the Reapers. I'm on the Citadel now, but Saren's people are after me. This is too big for me to deal with. I'm willing to offer you the information in exchange for protection. Are you interested? Tali Zora from the Shadow Broker. I'm interested, and you are smart to come to me. I have an enforcer on the Citadel named Fist. He can protect you. Give him the information and let him get you somewhere safe. No deal. Saren has turned too many people against me. If we're doing this, I want to meet you in person. I can't trust anybody else. Understood. I'll meet you in person. Fist will set it up. To Fist from the Shadow Broker. I'm forwarding you the intel on a Quarian named Tali Zora. She wants a meeting, and she's got valuable intel. Get her someplace safe and avoid any intelligence channels. Spectre Saren Arturus is after her. When you get the intel, kill the Quarian and any of our operatives who had access to the data. This information cannot be compromised. Top-level security, you'll be compensated for the loss of any of your people. To the Shadow Broker from Tali Zora Naraya. Your agent was compromised. He tried to sell me out to Saren. I've turned the information over to a human alliance commander named Shepard, and I think I've got all the protection I need. Thank you for your offer, and I hope this does not affect any future exchanges. Of course, I apologize for Fist's behavior. Should you ever change your mind, I'd be more than happy to offer my personal protection. Please contact me at your earliest convenience. Oh, you jammy git! Because Fist didn't give anything away, the Shadow Broker got away, and Tali's for this whole time has thought he's a good guy. Should have brought Tali with me. Keystroke recording. Omnital use. Citadel. Begin new message. Dear Sen and Herish Jorin, I am. Erase line. To the parents of Mer Jorin, Vas. Erase line. My name is Tali Zora Vasnima, and I led the unit where your son was killed on Haestrom. Partial line erase. Led the unit on Haestrom where your son died. Partial line erase. Unit on Haestrom where Mer Jorin died. Save progress. I didn't know Mer Jorin very well, but he seemed like a good soldier and a brave young... Erase line. I didn't get the chance to know Mer very well, but erase line. I only served with Mer for a short time, but I was impressed by his bravery and his commitment to his people. Save progress. He died so that I could... Erase line. He saved me at the sacrifice of his... Erase line. He gave his life to get data that the Admiralty Board felt was... Partial line erase. To get data that will one day bring us back to Homeworld. I don't know if that helps. Partial line erase. Back to Homeworld, and we all honour his sacrifice. Save progress. I regret. Erase line. I am sorry for your... Erase line. I understand what you must be. Erase line. Save draft and exit. All the jokes I make about her being too young, she is too young for that job. She is a young adult, and that is not something I'd wish on my worst enemy, to have to contact loved ones and explain to them what's happened to their kids. Kasumi Goto. Let's have a list of the stuff that I'm guessing you've stolen. Skilled break and enter specialist. Sentimental impulsive risk taker. Investigate lover's death in connection to alliance scandal. Kasumi Goto. Anonymous poem logs. Haiku by Kasumi. Breathless, glinting skin. Muscles working in rhythm. Cloaked desire watches. Looking at me now, his indifferent eyes smile. I am a puddle. Well, we've all spoken to Garrus. Beautiful and good, punishing with his kindness. Jacob is perfect. Oh, for God's sake, woman. Jacob's single. Just chat to him. He might like Asian criminals. I don't know. We've all got a type. Personal correspondence from Kasumi Goto to Mathitu Pellery, Blue Suns Omega. I understand from my sources that you are looking to expand your collection of antiquities. These are the items I currently have in inventory. I was originally commissioned to obtain them, but when payment was not forthcoming, they became mine. The prices on all items are open to negotiation. In your case, I may prefer favours over credits. Please use the same secure channel to respond. Inventory. Domed ceremonial headdress, Batarian. Da Vinci, Mona Lisa, human. Complete works of esteemed poet Zeso Tai Vasuranok, first folio edition, Quarian. The Koh-i-Noor diamond. The Koh-i-Noor diamond? It says human. I don't know that one. The Koh-i-Noor. That might be the diamond on the crown jewels? Star of Africa? Don't know. Turian battle spike, approximately 3,000 years old, origin unknown, believed to be one of two, but missing its pair. Ah, a little Turian spear. Yeah, so you've got quite the inventory. Thane Krios, Drell assassin, achieved top ranks in Hanar training programs, responsible for 1 hour massacre on Omega. Advanced Kepril system makes neutralization a low priority. Yeah, it's like that. Was it Metal Gear Solid? When you had the sniper, I think it was called The End, and he was terminally ill. And a way of beating him was to save the game and like either wait 3 days or something, or wait a week, or you can change the internal memory of the N64 a week. And then when you come back on, he's died of his terminal illness. So you just win. Preferred assassination methods. Humans. The rear approach, check shoulder to prevent turning, hands to chin, and base of skull neck snap. Well, isn't that lovely? Alternate, check and grab shoulder, arm around throat, grip jaw, single arm neck snap. Okay, there's a lot of neck snapping here for humans, and I don't quite like it. Asari, front approach, throat punch to collapse airway, arm control lock to neutralize biotics, advanced hip throw, grip chin, and scalp neck snap. Alternate, warp field on biotic barrier, step past, kick to back of leg to collapse knee, step in with knee to spine, grip chin, scalp, neck snap. Turian, side approach, low kick to knee, grab arm and pull into broken leg lock as Turian leg stiffens in pain response, finger stab under jaw if unarmored or eye, grab head fringe, neck snap. Alternate, front approach, paired punches to vulnerable plates just below eyes, drop elbow to collarbone, front leg sweep while vaulting over target, spinning neck snap. Krogan, bring it on, what are you going to do to them? Top approach, double strike to eye ridge, slide down between blinded target's rising arms, precision nerve strike to throat, secondary nerve strike to counter blood rage, quad kick to bend target, grip each side of the skull, running, leaping, spinning, neck snap. Fucking hell. Alternate. Alternate. Bomb the fucker. I ain't coming up with another way of killing them. Just nuke them from orbit. Oh, I love Krogan so much. And also, that's kind of cool that he's a trained assassin to the point where he's got a perfect way of killing everyone, at least two, for killing each kind of race. No one's got anything on the Elcor, though, have they? You don't know how to kill an Elcor. Medical report by Dr. Chakwas. Lung capacity, 42%. Oh, shit. He's only got 42% lung capacity. My God, how good was this guy in his prime? He'd have wiped the floor with Shepard. Antibiotic treatment now resistant to Cypoxidin, Malinarin, Albuquerque, something like that. Metastatic progress, stomach, liver minor, heart negligible at this time. Treatment options, viable transplant candidate but refused to be added to list, synthetic lung generation currently impossible for Drell. Therapy and care. At this time, Mr. Krios should continue getting regular cardiovascular exercise in order to stimulate lung movement and prevent or delay the stiffness that causes lack of oxygen transport. He's getting a lot of exercise. While physical stimulation may also be beneficial in keeping tissue flexible, any injury at this point will dramatically impact Dr. Krios' body and cause rapid degeneration. It is unclear how much longer Thane will be able to serve in direct action. Thane should continue to wear loose clothing that leaves his chest uncovered to prevent moisture buildup that could worsen the problem. Wow. The Drell eidetic memory is often beneficial in allowing Drell to escape unpleasant scenes by losing themselves in happier times. In this case, however, Mr. Krios should try to restrict the time spent reminiscing, as prolonged sedentary activity may increase the rate of lung degradation. Holy shit! This suggests that what is best for Mr. Krios currently is to continue to remain active and to engage with other team members in order to stay mentally and emotionally stimulated. I mean, he's doing that. He's getting some exercise. He's getting lots of lung work, and his trigger finger's pretty hench. I hope he lasts. I like him. Grunt, baby! What have you got? Recent extranet search summary. Krogan history. Great Wars. Genophage. Erased. Krogan victories. Okir, erased. Great Generals. Tuchanka, erased. Tachanka. Not Rex. Battlemaster Shepard, modified. Commander Shepard, modified. Commander Shepard Normandy. Animal fights, modified. Large predators. Tyrannosaurus Rex, erased. Earth Lizard Rex. Oh, he thinks Rex is a Tyrannosaurus. Is he just looking for things to fight? Because you can't fight a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Recent terminal activity. Search. Battlemasters. Humans. Erased. Earth humans. Search. Human history. Search. Earth wars. Download 6 IT news footage. Human general. Historical conflict. Search. Warrior humans. Download 2 IT documentary footage. Human general. Historic major military figures. Search. Great humans. Modified. Honored humans. Human Achievement Awards. Search Great Storyteller Humans. Search War Stories. Human Writers and Conflict. Human Homer, Kipling, Hemingway. Yes, learn about the Iliad, my friend. Download literature, human writers, Ernest Hemingway. Audiobooks. The Sun Also Rises, 14% complete. For Whom the Bell Tolls, 100% complete. A Farewell to Arms, deleted. The Old Man and the Sea, 100% complete. Search Sharks. I mean, yeah, Grunt would love Shark Week, wouldn't he? He's learning. He's reading as well, which is kind of cool. Recent transactions. Catalog order. Ultra Black Ops Mega Catalog. Purchase 2B23UG652. Case Premium 54 ER Engine Oil. Video download. The Madness of Sacrifice. The unauthorized biography of Warlord Okir. Purchase Economy Box, Fish Dog Food Factory, Tasty Bites. He bought some Funyuns. Video download, When Fauna Attacks, Volumes 1 to 10. Purchase Batak's Hot Fish Spice. Video download, Vania. Video download, Asari Confessions 26, True Blue. That was one of the things early on. Ooh, who had that? One of them did. They were watching that. Was it Mordin? Purchase Fornax Special Spotlight Krogan Edition. Purchase Captain Cosmic action figures. Gar the Krogan Battlemaster with real smash your enemies action. He has little button and he goes smash smash like Street Sharks. Oh, I mean, I'm a bit worried. He bought Vania and Asari Confessions 26 True Blue is now starting to sound more like a porno than it is what I kind of thought it was, like an old school police thing. Okay, he's a growing lad. He's in puberty. He's allowed to. I think. Cerberus. Hang on. We'll go for Cerberus. What's there? Rogue Agency for Advancement of Humanity, founded in 2157. Active in both Citadel and Terminus space. Strong human supremacist overtones. Classified as a terrorist threat by both the Systems Alliance and Citadel Council. The loss of credits due to the Illusive Man's direct interference in the recovery of Commander Shepard's body has been offset by data gathered from the Lazarus Project. Withhold retaliation until Shepard's long-term functionality is confirmed. 1 year post-resurrection. So, okay, I mean, I don't know how much time has passed. But if we didn't do the Shadow Broker mission, does that mean that they would have come back and retaliated against Cerberus? Maybe we shouldn't have done it. Should I have left it to the end? Interesting. Shit, okay. Oh, got to actually go on it. Okay, activity highlights. Manifesto published in 2157. Facility on Pragia constructed. Subject Zero born. CDR Holdings purchased. Terra Nova Commonwealth Bank purchase. Subject Zero is on the overall Cerberus highlights. Okay. Infiltration of human media begins. Specializing in extrasolar news, constant times. Scott Examiner, Nascent Galactant Broadcasting Corporation. Project Doorway makes forgery of council standard medicards and identity tags possible, allowing agents unrestricted movement. Scott Examiner destroys credibility of Vera Safin, a frontrunner for Prime Minister of Systems Alliance, leaked to Galactic Broadcasting Corporation stopped by agents in place. Operatives steal antimatter from the SSV Geneva. Assignment goes wrong, but discipline holds and squad fights to the death. Sole survivor divulges little but names his sponsor Cerberus. Recruitment increases, but stringent standards slow growth. Harbin Military Industries purchased on Terra Nova. Legitimate arms contract to colonial forces. Models without serial numbers produced for export to crime syndicates in Batarian space. Terminus Systems. Cerberus agents among humans recruited into Global Maritime Justice Organization on Trident. Assassination of 22 Solarian crime syndicate members on Trident leads to a takeover of narcotics trade. Reprisals bloody but tolerable. Milky Way Foundation created to funnel money. New Dawn Pharmaceuticals purchased to begin Project Trapdoor. 2169. Trapdoor experiments on Asari captives with Omega enkephalin to measure disruption of biotic powers. Estimate 2.5 mg active ingredient for each 25 kg of body weight. Under 7.5 mg dose optimal to avoid detection by taste or smell. 3-5 Citadel standard days onset period. Powers return in 2 to 5 sit-stand days after last dose taken. Permanent damage possible. Ooh. Interesting. So you can dose an Asari to temporarily lose their biotics. Nanosurgery on Subject Zero successful. Omega enkephalin falls to work on appropriate receptors. Program begun to install other Cerberus operatives with resistance to OE. Pope Clement XVI assassinated via rosary beads coated with sodium nonacetate and dimethyl sulfoxide. Death attributed to age and heart failure. Replacement, Pope Leo XIV, has... fucking words, I'm tired. Has eschatological beliefs in line with militarizing humanity. Forgiving attitude to Solarians, Ari Genophage proves useful for strategic alliances against Turians. 2173. Inez Simmons resigns as head of Terra Firma Party. Frontrunner Claude Menau assassinated. Charles Serancino much more tractable. 2174. Radium placed inside office chair of Systems Alliance parliamentarian Artyom Gavrikov. Gavrikov's death attributed to cancer. Emergency election much cheaper to manipulate than normal process. Cerberus-backed candidate loses. Winning candidate approached, found susceptible to bribes. Michael Moser Lang approached by operatives in military community. Insider information given for stock buy to provide him with funding. Contact served, but electronic surveillance remains. Lang purchases armaments. Influx of humans into Trident political scene leads to renaming of capital with human name. New Cousteau? 2176. Electronic surveillance removed from Lang's home. Lang kills Enrique Aquila and Ying Zhong, resulting approval bump for Vice President Belknap. Allows passage of financial reform bill, allowing for increased loopholes in colony-based shell companies. Fighting again among vice premiers a bonus as Lin Yi alienates Politburo Standing Committee and his chances of election to the Systems Alliance Parliament are dashed. 2177. Successful acquisition of Light and Shadow Pictures proprietary Reality Plus video editing machine. Capacity to forge photorealistic video is now unsurpassed. Woohoo! 2181, Matriarch Tila Eraza targeted with Omega Encapsuline, claims of biotic superiority to non-biotics deflated once her powers fail. Voice in citizen legislation considerably diminished. Oh, so that whole thing is literally just to take down the Asari. The Asari are the most advanced. They all have biotics. And you've just basically created an EMP for Asari. Ooh. Military arm creates posts on planet Binthu. 2182. MSV Anixara sabotaged. Catalyst added to metastable metallic hydrogen fuel by timer injection. Ship breaks apart during FTL. All hands aboard lost. Turian hierarchy Hawk Rahirix killed in the process. Explosion attributed to faulty engineering. Admiral Kahoku begins investigation of suspected Cerberus activities. Whew. That is... Basically, so they've started right from the beginning, really. They started off by building a base. Did a couple of terrible fucking scientific experiments. And then just bought their way through drugs and guns into a bigger company. But the guy behind it all has to be a fucking genius. So I'm very interested in the Illusive Man's profile. I do apologise for the amount of mistakes I'm making in reading. I am tired. It's Halloween. It's only 7:15, but I've been working since 6 a.m. And, yeah, it's just taken a toll, I think. I've got to do these videos earlier if there's a lot of reading. But we carry on. Illusive Man's profile. Tell me of the man. Cigarettes smoked today, 4. Drinks consumed today, 7. Daily Skyball score, 160 over 0. 5th consecutive perfect game. He's just like some gamer savant, or is he so rich that he just plays this one video game all day? And he's just a savant. Suit worn today. Giuli and Vaughan, light linen blend, 2,200 thread count, fuck off. Single button closure, all the classy ones are. Bessum chest pocket, 5 interior pockets, 4 button cuffs, that's just OTT, side vents. Man runs hot. Built-in protection from close range weapon fire in plum. Plum, underrated suit colour. I do like a plum suit. Sexual liaisons in the past week. Sani Shalani, Ilium Entertainment's sexiest human alive. Fuck's sake. I haven't met Jack. Brooke Carragher, Skyball champion. But he plays Skyball and it's his 5th perfect game and he's not the champion. Vela Vicious, Fornax Dream Girl for 2185. Wasn't Fornax that porno I bought on Omega? Okay, cool. Yep, so you just... So far, she's had the voted sexiest woman alive, the sports champion of the year, let's say, the porn star of the year, Stacy and Steffi Strong, the Terra Firma twins. Fuck's sake, I'm going to start calling you Hefner. Matriarch Trelawney twice. I mean, he's got to be good. Messages sent today to Citadel, Ilium, Omega, Earth, Horizon, Eden Prime, Thessia, Palavin, Tachanka, and the Migrant Fleet. So what we got? Citadel is obviously the Citadel. Ilium is the Asari stockbroker world. Omega is the scum world. Earth, arguably, is another scum world. Horizon... Oh, it's Horizon. Isn't that the one where I fought the UFO and I met Ashley for the first time in this game? Eden Prime was where I met Ashley for the first time ever in the first game. Thessia was the Asari's homeworld. Palavin, I'm not sure. And Tachanka is obviously the Krogan. And the Migrant Fleet is the Quarian. So I'm guessing it's the Turians, Palavin? Palavin's the Turian world. I mean, I don't want to be a child, but, you know, how the fuck does he get that list of scores? All women, which is annoying because it means I can't flirt with him. I'm not saying I'm not going to try, but I don't think it looks good. Femship will have a better chance. Captain Bailey, why are you important? I don't mean to be rude, but, you know, you didn't really have a big part in the thing. And I lost all my respect for you when you started taking bribes for people. So, yeah, not really too sure why the Shadow Broker's keen, but CSEC Captain, survivor of Reaper attack on Citadel, prefers dealing with Zakira Ward's criminal element off the record. Ample blackmail material. Ah, okay. He's high up in CSEC and the Shadow Broker has tons of info on him. Okay, from Captain Bailey to the Zakira Ward officer mailing list. New recruit basics. Listen up. I'm sending this out because too many of our new recruits don't get that being part of CSEC on the Citadel isn't like security on a garden planet. I want you to drill the following into their heads until they're sick of your voice. 1. Learn your district. Contacts don't make themselves. That's a mandatory minimum of 20 hours on foot patrol during your work week, no exceptions. Update your translators. The Citadel gets more than 9 million tourists a week. You need to understand whether that drunk from Omega is enjoying the nightlife or telling his buddies to flank you. Good point. 3. Eyes are on us. Everyone from the council to your bus driver is watching the new CSEC. Yak all you want in the locker room, but remember a mistaken uniform can get plastered over the whole damn Galaxy News Network. That's it for now. Come to me with any problems in case you think we need to lean on, or boot out. That is actually a very, very realistic set of just police rules. You want to be known in your area. I mean, where I am, okay, it's a fairly not hugely posh, but it's a fairly posh area of England. We have no police on the beat. We have no police walking around at all. And yet, I think that's an amazing idea. Just the idea that there could be police around the area. I think that's important. It's a deterrent. And yeah, you get to know people. And if people are more likely to help you if you get to know them. Obviously, you've got to understand as many languages as possible because if someone knows a different language to you, they effectively know a secret code. And eyes are on us. Yeah, you make one mistake in uniform and there you go. You're a YouTube sensation and you're fired. Which I don't agree with. I don't agree with the amount of times that people can just get their phone out and then just go, look, I skipped the bit at the beginning where we attacked him, and now I'm recording the bit where he's attacking us back. Yeah, I think the police get a very, very hard time. Obviously, there's scum in there as well, but no, I think it's been blown completely out of proportion. But less political and interesting. But what about the blackmail? I'm imagining there's something of blackmail in here. List of materials read by Citadel CSEC officer Captain Bailey. Summary of the previous day's council meeting. Citadel Newsnet, front page stories, sports, arts and entertainment. Email from his ex-wife, Ari, cancelled visit to the Citadel. VIP looters, dark side of the colonies, a Citadel Newsnet article of the day by Erlan Golta. Report from Detective Nepatu Kasha on murder suspect Rose Jones. Note, Jones is innocent. See footage from camera 41 F5JAYF. Interesting. Oh, I like that. The Shadow Broker's just got so many resources. He just goes, hang on. No, innocent. Alibi. Department of Citadel Rapid Transport Emergency News Bulletin. RE cancellation of service from Zakira Ward to Tesseri Ward. Request for backup from Captain Keitham of Tesseri Ward. A note from Tesseri Ward, Intendant Sunil Buresh expressing sorrow. RE loss of officers Lambert, Jungira and Bretna Somalda to gunmen on Tesseri Ward. A request from Captain Keithan to temporary transfer 2 CSEC officers from the Citadel Zakira Ward to Tesseri Ward. Invitation from Captain Keitham to meet at the usual place, O'Hara's Bar and Grill, level 16, Zakira Ward, Northwest, corner booth. Email from ex-wife, RE gang member shootout, Bailey's health. Interesting, that is, because as much as he's the... Okay, like, I take bribes, I do this, I do that. He's got a good head on his shoulders. He's a bureaucratic nightmare. But he's going to get shit done because he knows how to work the ground. He knows how to... The people at the bottom of the barrel, he works them and he is with them and friends with them. His paperwork is shit, but he's going to get results. And I also like the fact the ex-wife is asking how he is. Aria T'Loak. My second favourite Asari after the Butch Krogan Asari from Ilium. Because my God, I want a Krogan Asari in my life somewhere. De facto leader of Omega. 3 centuries of commando experience. Aloof, paranoid, excellent organisational and management skills. She seems a bit of a dick to me personally, but if that's your read. Okay, recording taken on Omega. Afterlife nightclub, private room at 4:14 AM. Door opens and closes. Enrix. Ugh, what the? Kalis Enrix. Who the hell are... Hey! Don't bother. Those shackles don't have a release catch. You mistake me for one of your clients or something, lady? Let me out. This was very good. The Turian's been at Afterlife for a week. Usually I spot them earlier. Spot what? And I know you're listening through that speaker hidden in Enrix's collar. I bet Enrix doesn't even know who he's really spying for, does he, Shadow Broker? Shadow what? I don't know any... Hey, wait! What are you doing? You don't play favourites, Broker. I admire that. But what I don't like is how you think anything twitches a muscle on Omega without my knowing it. Ah, damn it, my face! Feel free to waste as many lives as you want, sending your agents down to my world. Okay, listen, I'm working for a guy, but it's not what you think. I'm not... Ah! Door opens and closes. Recording ends. Note, Kalis Enrix's death has not yet compromised our other agent placed in the Afterlife nightclub. Aria's good. She ain't perfect, but she's good. I want to see more of her. I think she's such an interesting character. Afterlife planning session correspondence. From Aria T'Loak to Cherkus Flynn, events coordinator. Flynn, here's what I want to set up for the next month. The Senior Sisters. They're good, but I don't want them performing so close to the Becky burlesque act when it comes back from the mining colonies. String out the flesh shows. 2. The Fight Pit. Too many vulture. No one's going to pay to see those little goblins eat each other when they do it on the street for free. Give me some Krogans and enough humans to keep them busy for an hour. Yeah, that's about right. A couple of Krogans and just, eat 60 humans in an hour. That singer in tomorrow's band is from Eclipse. I'm surprised you didn't spot it. Bring him to me after last call. Hanar Jugglers, before you send me the vid, I thought you were joking. Book them. I could use a laugh. Yeah, that's quite funny, actually. We should consider making the casino ship a VIP-only event. Hand out passes to people who need killing and let them do it for me. There was more blood than credits on the table after the shootout for last year's jackpot. That's kind of cool. Everyone you want killed, just invite them to this elusive event. Say you're going to be there and then just, hey... Either let them kill each other, or if the cameras say they get on, crash the ship. Cold-blooded killer. Captain Anderson. Captain David Anderson is a rejected Spectre candidate. Close working relationship with Commander Shepard before destruction of the Normandy SR-1. Monitor communications for renewed contact with Shepard. That is true. Okay. We've got sender Captain Farah Gapali at Arcturus Station. David Anderson, I've been asked to step in on the matter of your continued vocal and insistent support of Commander Shepard, formerly of the SR-1 Normandy, within the Alliance military and to third-party contacts. The matter of Commander Shepard and their involvement in the attack on the Citadel Station is of high value to military intelligence and the Galactic Council. To that end, we respectfully ask you to cease and desist. Your continued investigation has been deemed closed and sealed for 2 solar years. Your continued agitation in this matter is deemed a high security risk with potential repercussions for galactic security. Please consider our position carefully. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact my office. Sincerely, Captain Faragapali, Assistant in Charge of Operations of Arcturus System. Cynthia Barris, Atlanta, Earth. David, Henry and I went to Jason's graduation ceremony in San Francisco today. Such a beautiful occasion. All those gowns and bright spirits, so much potential. I know Henry would frown at the thought, but I couldn't help recalling the pomp around your appointment to the Hastings. You were a second in command, weren't you? The military always did ceremony very well. God, that was a lifetime ago. Jason says to send his best. I'm so proud of him. Aerospace engineer, I don't pretend to understand what he does, but the gleam in his eye when he is trying to explain his latest designs to me say that he has found his place in the universe. He wanted you to be there, at his ceremony, but I know duty calls. He sees you as a heroic figure off fighting grand battles in space. I hope you can make it for the holidays this year. Henry asked just the other day, I know you don't see eye to eye that much, but he respects you. He respects what you do, and you know Jason is over the moon when you can take the time to review his ship designs. Let me know about the holidays, and David, please be careful. Love, Cynthia. Wow. Wife? Ex-wife? Or just a sister and her son? Yeah, I'd like a little bit more there. Well, no, Henry and I went to Jason's graduation ceremony. So it could be his sister. No, it would be his sister because it's Cynthia Barris. Interesting. Maybe we'll come up later. Recent transaction. Dionysus Imports. A hero betrayed. 2 bottles of white wine. Damaged. The truth behind the Citadel crisis. Ilium Elite Brand 1 bottle gold label. Fuck yes, man's got class. Video download. The Path of Lies. A history of the Alliance military. Video download. Afraid of the Dark. Reapers, Collectors, and Other Myths. Red Janie brand. 2 bottles. Special stock vodka. Clean sweep home maintenance. So he just got pissed one day watching conspiracy videos, drinking vodka, whiskey, and wine, and then fucked his apartment up so much he had to pay for a maintenance. Oh, I love you, Mr. Anderson. You are the best. Hackett. Somewhat of a mystery, just know he's Big Daddy Hackett. Commanding officer of the Alliance Navy's 5th Fleet, worked with Commander Shepard before destruction of the Normandy, SR-1. A deep cover operative is scheduled to replace his current aide in 2 months. Ooh! 2 months from when? We might have to go and tell him that. So, from Major Caleb Antella to Admiral Stephen Hackett, subject taking action on Commander Shepard's return. So, we've confirmed sightings of Commander Shepard on Omega, and that the commander is now working for the terrorist organization Cerberus. Several Alliance officials have let it be known that they consider it crucial that we interrogate humanity's first Spectre on his apparent desertion of the Alliance and the Citadel. If we bring Shepard in now, we can gather an account of the commander's past 2 years without being pressured by the galactic media to leak potentially sensitive data. In light of this, I am officially requesting that you rescind your orders against Alliance contact with Shepard. Rest assured, our department is dedicated to the commander's safety, provided that Shepard is cooperative in furnishing us with a detailed report of his previous whereabouts and current work for Cerberus. We anticipate releasing him from Alliance custody no later than 5 to 7 months from acquisitions. Respectfully, awaiting your reply, Major Antella, Department of Internal Navy Affairs. From Hackett to Major Caleb Antella. Major Antella, request denied. Hackett. Fuck yeah, Hackett. You are the man. Just saying, we respect this. Here's a well-reasoned argument. Fuck you. I love Hackett. He's got his own. He's old school. I mean, literally is old school because he was in the First War, wasn't he? Because Anderson was in the First Contact War, so Hackett must have been, he's older than Anderson. He must have been in position of power. And finally, the Shadow Broker himself. Don't know why he'd keep files in himself, but to Shadow Broker from Operative Ketchlu. Per your request, we've landed on the Yarg homeworld and captured a specimen for your study. Oh, is this the previous Shadow Broker? Oh. Per your request, we've landed on the Yarg homeworld and captured a specimen for your studies. We actually had to kill several of them before finding this one, which seemed interested in leaving the planet. Hopefully this means he's more tractable. I do recommend caution, however. These creatures may indeed be valuable shock troopers or bodyguards, but their savagery puts even the Krogan to shame. As near as we can tell, it's part of their culture. They're not simple brutes like most Krogan. The one we've got is learning nearly as fast as a Solarian. He could be more dangerous than you realise. To Operative Ketchlu from the Shadow Broker. If you're reading this, my young friend, then you've eliminated the former Operative Ketchlu and have taken his position. These past few months have seen you learn and grow at a rate I would never have credited had I not seen to it personally. You already understand 17 languages without translator assistance, and your political predictions have bettered some of my best agents. As Ketchlu, you will command strike teams to gather intelligence and neutralize potential threats. Remember your training. Losing your temper costs you that priceless mind of yours, as well as the loyalty of your men. The Shadow Broker leads those who look for secrets. He must be trusted by his men so that he can in turn trust them. Gathering knowledge is a holy task, one I'm sure you understand, as you wanted to be off your homeworld so badly to see what wonders awaited you there. Please provide an update of all operations, Ketchlu, and know that I am proud of you. Wow. To all. From Shadow Broker. Remove Operative Ketchlu immediately. He is too dangerous to leave alive. Engage only with numerical superiority. Otherwise, change all access codes and observe only. Provide no information. Ketchlu must not be allowed any further access to... Message ends. To all. From Shadow Broker. Operation Ketchlu is no longer a problem. Discontinue code changes and resume normal activity. I want status report on all operations by the end of the next solar day. Shadow Broker out. Exactly what Liara said when she took over. So the Shadow Broker was killed by this Yarg, who basically is a Krogan Solarian hybrid? Wow. I don't want to come across any more of them. Fucking hell. I want to know who the Shadow Broker was before this. The Yarg. I mean, that is an hour and 41 minutes. Holy shit, that is such a cool lore dump. I absolutely love that. I am going to be honest, my eyes are failing me at this point. Everything's going a little blurry on the screen, so I'm going to make sure that I'm going to go through the rest of this DLC next time, and I'm going to start the video much earlier so that I don't have this problem. Yeah, I mean, I thought this was just going to be a little mission. I didn't realise it was DLC. Now I know. It's clear now the little bits, like there was the driving mission, the advanced graphics when we got to the ship. There was the whole sort of clouds and thunderstorms. It was a little bit advanced. It was like New Game Plus. It was just a remastered version, if you will. And yeah, I mean, this DLC, I mean, I don't know what it's lasted now, about 4 hours, and we've still yet to go through all this stuff. I haven't even spoken to the Aria yet. So, yeah, definitely worth the money, whatever it was when it came out. Right, so I apologise for the abrupt and somewhat monotone, if you will, story today. Not too much in the way of combat, but a hell of a lore dump on nearly every character, and it makes me like them so much more. And I'm hoping it sort of goes into it a little bit more, and we see a bit more of them in the third game, and maybe a little bit more after that. Yeah, that is awesome. So, I am going to do a nifty little thing here where I remove this, and then wherever this has gone, this is my mouse. This is my mouse that I now have to identify here and put in there. And now I have access to the mouse so that I can stop the recording. This is what I'm dealing with here. It's an in-out, hokey-cokey situation. But everything's fucking up around here. I hope it's smooth on your end when you're watching this. Thank you again, and I hope you're having a great Halloween night, guys. So take care, and I will see you next week. See you later.